Hello fam, how y'all doing? This is your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review. I'm your host, Uncle Tim, man. If you're watching this video right now, I'm currently in a doghouse. And if you've been asking why Uncle Tim quit collecting, it's because I done my taxes. And my wife found out how much I spent, so my days of collecting is probably over. And man, we're about to go with why are you quitting, collecting, Uncle Tim? You know, the tariffs, if they do hit and all our toys come from China, bro, we're going to be paying an arm and a leg. And I don't know if I could possibly do that. I don't know if I'll possibly be able to buy, the Hulk that I want to buy for $60 and pay 120 for him. Or $90 for them, and that ain't even eBay or whatnot or StockX, bro. You just sitting here thinking like them tariffs are gonna whoop all our ass. It's the trickle down effect. You got to think about it. These manufacturers making these toys, and all our toys ship from overseas, and you shipping them here. Yeah. Once those tariffs hit, and that shit get hit, oh, they're gonna pass that on to Target and Walmart. And guess who Target and Walmart gonna pass it on to? Us. And man, this is why I'm sitting back talking to you all about this. This is why I'm sitting back saying that, maybe it's a good time for me to bow out right now. And I don't know. My wife had put the damn fork in that shit and told me it's done for right now at least. She said you still can go to Ollie's and Dee uh, and Ross, because she like Ross. She really do like Ross. And she like Ollie's. And she was like, other than that, that shit might get shut down, bro. She said, because you doing way too much. You getting out of hand. Boy, she said, man. She said, it's like more and more shit you show on your channel, the more and more your channel grow. It's like people see you and they like you and they like the stuff that you bring in. And it's like affordable stuff that they can see they self-buying. Not one thing in your collection they can just point out and say was super duper expensive. But she said the stuff adds up. And she said, man, it might be a good thing for you to right now to go on a hiatus. You know, I'm like, would I be able to come back? Wait a minute, the way she made it sound like I'm going to be walking with the fishes, man. Man, I'm sorry I can't laugh right, man, because my ribs hurt. No, she did not beat me up. I got a real bad cold, man, and I'm working through it right now. Dude, I just want to sit back and tell y'all this shit is just hilarious, man. As minute she told me today that I'm shutting that shit down, we shutting it down. Do you know how many deals that were offered to me at that particular time on eBay? Bro, everybody that I took a look at sent me an offer. Everything. I looked at 75 things today. 75 people sent me off. Dude, do you know everything was a damn deal? Even my wife, I showed her everything. She said, and I'm just looking at it my damn self like, I guess I'm not a collector no more. I'm a window shopper for at least a little while. And dude, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't mad. It's just being dramatic about it, man, because I just want to just sit back and just say, damn. Bro, as you all know in my videos, I talk about my wife a lot. I never say anything negative because I don't know nothing negative about her. She's been positive every time that I, been around her. And she's, been really tolerant of the collection. She don't tolerate my collection. She tell me what to get. She was like, man, when we were looking for a house, she was like, no, this is where the man cave would go. This was what she was telling me. She's like, no, that room ain't big enough. No, this area ain't big enough. No, the man cave need to have a whole basement. And I'm like, you know how big this damn basement is? She said, that's what a man cave gonna be. She said, you could just see, you got your recliner right here. You got your computer set up over there. You got this over here. You got, think about it. You have a wall right here of nothing but video games. She said, we have custom shelves. But even a damn lady that was sitting, that was actually showing us the house was listening to her like, damn, like, and she was just looking at it, maybe I could buy this. That's the way she was looking, like, maybe I could buy this house and do that shit to this. She was breaking it down step by step, bro. You know, I felt like, man, that's what I'm talking about, bro. You know, when somebody like that tell you it's a time for you to step your monkey ass back, you listen. And you know what? I'm not mad. It's just I got humbled, bro, because I understood I can get batshit crazy, bro. I went into couponing one time. Oh, my wife didn't know. She didn't know who she was fucking with in here. You know, this was before the pandemic. I had 400 rolls of toilet paper in this damn house. She was like, where the hell did you put all that at? The whole linen closet was nothing but toilet paper. Boy, she went off on that shit. Boy, the pandemic hit. She was like, ooh, I thank God you bought all that damn toilet paper. This toilet paper every damn where. Man, it was cleaning products all over the place. See, people like me, you know, I buy whole tons of deodorant, man. I buy, you know, I use a lot of Carmex. You know, I buy that stuff in bulk because I don't want to keep buying it. I buy my deodorant in bulk. I buy everything in bulk. You don't want to keep buying the same damn thing. Not when you don't have to. Why would you buy one item when you can buy 10 of them and knock it out for a while? Like body wash. Dude, when I be at Ross, I look at their body wash. I look at everybody's, you know, and stuff that's cheap when it's at TJ Maxx and Marshall, I pick it up. If it smell good, I buy it. Dollar Tree, if it smell good, I know what to buy and what not to buy, bro. Bruh, don't turn nothing down but your collar. Man, I used to be the dollar store king, man. They used to know when I was coming in there. They was like, man, we got the pop for you in the back. Did you check out these new toys, bro? We got these new toys that came in. That's back when they had them put together Dragon Ball Z figures. Man, that was the bomb back then. We were doing all kind of stuff, man. And that's the thing that I like about collecting, man, that a lot of people don't see. You know, I look at my collection and say, man, if you've been here with me since day one, you knew what the damn room looked like. You knew it looked nothing like this, man. My shelves were basically bare. And, you know, it was all a work in progress. This shelf wasn't here. It was just these two right here. And they had movies and DVD. They had movies and video game consoles all over them. You didn't really see no action figures. You've seen a couple. Then after that, they just grew. Man, it's what it is, man. And I just want to let you know, man, I'm not mad that it got shut down. But, you know, it really make you think a little bit. Shit. Man. Man. But I'm still able to go to Ross, Ollie's, and DD's. Bro, that ain't bad. And if y'all see Ollie's, man, I just haven't had the opportunity to go, man, because I'm still sick. You know, I've been at work, you know, working, and coming home, man. But, you know, it's been a hard trust getting home. You know, sometimes, man, you like, man, I don't even want to drive. I'm just catch the damn bus. You know, like, be like, damn it, I forgot. I drove down here. I left my car there. You know, you be like, damn it. You know, I got to pay 2 nights worth of parking. You know, like 2 days worth of parking because I left my car overnight. They were like, man, look, bro, I realized, look, we just don't go ahead and say, look, it's what, $18, wait, it's $19 a day to park instead of, we just say $20, $40, you know, for 2 days, right? And they were just telling me, man, just go ahead and pay the $20 and go, man. Look, we know. We know you, man. We know, you know, you cool people, man. And I'm like, man. And the guy said, it doesn't hurt that you talk to every damn body anyway. You know, they was like, how do you know? They was like, yeah, man, I haven't seen that person in a long time, man. What happened to him, man? I said, I found out. Give me a minute. And they were like, what you mean? I said, I'm going to call him and find out. You got his number? I said, man, I chop it up with everybody. This is why when I go into stores, I get kind of upset when people don't talk to me. Because I talk to everybody, man. I talk to people, man, even if you don't like me. Or, you know, or anything else, man. You get to talking to me and you be like, man, dude, I hold a conversation so hard with you, you think you know me.